Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump shutting down the FDIC and reality. There's a bunch of rumors and reports going around that Trump is looking at shutting down the FDIC or transferring its responsibilities. Short version? No, he's not. Well, he might be looking at it, but this has a near zero chance of happening. First, what is the FDIC and what does it do? The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation was created in the 1930s because of all the bank failures. It insures the money you have in a bank. You may not know it, but your money in your bank is probably insured up to at least $250,000. Bank goes under, FDIC makes sure you don't lose your money. Ever seen a movie where the robber shouts, "Don't be a hero, your money is insured"? They do the insuring. There have been a few reports that say Trump World is looking at dismantling it or defunding it. First, they can't defund it. It doesn't get federal appropriations. The FDIC charges banks for the insurance, and that's what funds it. Second, this probably stems from a desire to deregulate the banking industry, and this is just one entity that got mentioned. But it's the strongest, so it gets the headline. Getting rid of the FDIC would likely cause people to pull their money from the banks, perhaps causing a run on banks and financial calamity. Unless he's secretly a supervillain trying to bring the American economy to its knees, he's probably not even going to try. But this being focused on might help him with his desire to deregulate other parts of the banking industry. You know, because historically that works out well. No, it doesn't. So, why am I pretty confident he won't shut down the FDIC? First, he needs Congress for this, and Congress is full of millionaires. The kind of people who would be wiped out by a banking collapse. Again, Congress doesn't vote against its own interest. They're not the average voter. Second, I don't think the banking industry itself would want to see the FDIC go away. They know their customers trust their money is secure because the FDIC exists and insures the money. A lack of trust means a lack of deposits, which means the bank doesn't have money to loan, which means less profits. I just wouldn't worry much about this one. But a lot of worry about this might help other deregulation efforts sail through unnoticed. The banks will probably support deregulation, but not necessarily in the way Trump World is reportedly considering. Another one of Trump's moves is to reportedly consolidate banking regulators, so there are less agencies that banks have to deal with. To Trump's way of thinking, this would be good for banks. But banks don't just look at the next quarter. They look at the next quarter of a century. They know that if regulators are consolidated, they become more efficient, and therefore, when a deregulated banking industry inevitably gets in trouble, and the pendulum shifts the other way, they'll have to deal with an agency that has all the power. Once this is all charted, it looks like we're in for a shakeup of the banking industry. But the FDIC is probably fine, and that industry shakeup will likely include deregulation, which normally leads to financial issues down the road. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.